Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop over the world. So for now, I'm going to start with today's morning show. So Gary Neville, Conde of the opinion, say Arsenal will be under pressure this season to win the league because of wetin dey happen to Manchester City. Everybody go dey expect Arsenal to capitalize on wetin dey do Man City, take advantage and win the league. So the London Evening Standard Conde reports the news, say Gary Neville claims the pressure is on Arsenal after Man City's crisis continues. Now, when you go into the story deep down and read the entirety of the report, they say Gary Neville has backed Arsenal to win the league this season and still believes the pressure to capitalize on Man City's crisis is on them and not Liverpool. In as much as Liverpool look like the favourites for the title, Neville argues that the fact that Ancelot's side were considered relative outsiders before a ball was even kicked this season gives them something of a free hit, because nobody really expected Liverpool to be here in the grand scheme of things competing to win this league title. Nobody saw them coming. They came from the outside door again, but at the end of the day, they are here. But now we say they're not here, still yet. Many people never still give Liverpool the benefit of the doubt, give them the chance. In fact, people still believe say they will still stutter along the way. You get one way or the other. Say they go still stutter, but more just to watch. I think for me, the jury is still out on them. The next 5 games for Liverpool is going to really tell us whether Liverpool get the mettle, whether they get the strength to go the entire way, the length and breadth of this league. We could see. For me, Arsenal, they on OT and Gary Neville they talk. I don't think anybody should be arguing it or disagreeing with him. The pressure is on us because everybody expected that this was going to be our year, and it can still be our year. Time never pass. So let's continue watching. It go look like say yes, Liverpool they fly away with the league. They are 9 points clear. All it takes is for just Man City now to beat them one. Bah, once it just starts, you consider domino. Things are going to fall in place. Just one. This next 5 games they play, Man City are the number one. Once they don't knock them, bah, either a win or a draw. Say them drop points. Pressure go set in small. Bam. Then their next match is St. James's Park. When you guys go do magic, back. We don't need them to lose. Just another draw. Bang. Panic go set in. Now my own prayer for them, make them drop point, because if we serve the play, then the Premier could drop point. So at the end of the day, what are your thoughts on what Gary Neville is saying? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Now, Ruben Amorim, after the match they play against Ipswich, for the press conference, Baba on the top. In fact, Baba, he disappoints me somehow, because when he first come this Manchester United job, he made a statement, he made a promise. Say no go throw in players under the bus. That no matter what is going to defend them. But the things where they report them to have said, it can't make me the one that say, how do you know the person that say you defend the players? This is Fabrizio Romano reporting Ruben Amorim saying sometimes when in players get the ball for defense and the rest of the players, because they try to play out from the back, that the players are stuck because they were thinking, where should I be? That the players don't have positional awareness. Like, see, they don't know what they do at this professional level. Players who have the ball and be wondering, oh, where I should. Because me, I watch their match because they play the different formation 3-2, some they change 3-4-3, 3-4-2-1. Like they change different. They play like 4 different formations that yesterday. But I just do try by error. And when I see this report, I just laugh. In fact, the guy in trend for Twitter, they laugh at, because when Ipswich equalized 1-1 or more. Did you see that goal by Omari Hutchinson, former Arsenal youngster? See the way the guy wipe him, although the ball still deflects from one of the Manchester United player, and it didn't enter. As they scored, you go, Amorim wrong, go carry water, they drink. Like, Baba was confused. You can't get another picture where Fabrizio Romano can't share you about the thing. You get only head, look down. At some point, he's going to talk to himself. You get people when they assume, when they imagine, say, but the guy going to talk, say, this tactics where I give Manchester United, I used it against Victoria Setúbal, against Estoril in the Premier League in Portuguese, and we knocked them 5-0. Why is this tactics not working here? Baba go to wonder. Now, you get what Ruben Amorim himself talking, say, this press conference we do for Manchester United, say he don't talk like more than he ever said when he was the coach of Sporting Lisbon, they call tell them, welcome to the Premier League, where this place, they're very, very easy. You go take them a lot. At the end of the day, to cap it all up, Ruben Amorim can say Manchester United will have to suffer before they enjoy. Just like Ateta came in, suffered, and now they are enjoying. So that's what life just be. So it is what it is. Now the vice president of Real Madrid, can they explain why Real Madrid is the most healthy economy in world football? He say to win 6 Champions League in the last 10 years, you have to have a healthy economy. But I can give some examples. You can say Bayern Munich have a healthy economy, but they've only won the Champions League once in 10 years. You also have a great coach and Ancelotti where they get, but Man City also get Pep Guardiola, who he called the inventor of football. It make me laugh. I don't know if this is sarcasm or maybe truly now Pep Guardiola invents football. And they say, but Man City don't win the Champions League just once in the last 10 years. At the same time, you have great players that played for PSG and they don't win the Champions League. At the end of the day, Real Madrid, they very, very great. And I know say apart from Arsenal, Real Madrid is also another club that I really fancy. And look at the performances of Adagula, where they say make Arsenal no sign for us, get on loan. Adagula did very, very well yesterday. In fact, at some point when Adagula won't play the corner kick, Luka Modric was marveled, was in awe of this young star, this 19-year-old boy, the way the guy they throw the ball, they play. In fact, yesterday I erroneously said that Adagula scored, but you can't find out saying an assist into he didn't score. In fact, even one senior man for Real Madrid, Guti, say, let me see Adagula. Wow, just wow. In fact, I think go on and on. They post different people talk about that Adagula. Even Ancelotti come and say the creative genius of Adagula is something you cannot quantify with numbers. This is the boy they say we should not sign. But we need them. You get, if the possibility is there, like the media has told us, Real Madrid are willing to sanction the loan deal. If it they bring them, I beg. We need all the help we can get because all hands must be on deck. Now, this brings us to the story by TalkSport, where they're going to let us know, say, Victor Gyökeres, don't let everybody know in answer for January transfer window after he conducted an interview where Babacon they explain, say, he no get any desire to leave Sporting Lisbon in January because it's a Sporting Lisbon striker Victor Gyökeres revealed that he has no desire for a winter transfer despite the departure of Ruben Amorim to Manchester United, the Swede who has scored 28 goals and assisted 7 in 23 games for club and country this season, which is why he's called the goal machine. In fact, when you read the entirety of the TalkSport report, they say Manchester United have since been following Ruben Amorim's arrival with Chelsea, Arsenal, who are long-term admirers of the player. Now, speaking to Footballist Kaninen about the transfer rumors surrounding Victor Gyökeres, he said, and I quote, "It's not something I think about, not something I give any importance to. It's just rumors, nothing concrete." At the same time, he said, "Of course, I want to finish the season at Sporting Lisbon. I'm enjoying my time here. I don't feel stressed about making a change in the future. We'll see when the time comes." So, to the clamor, let Arsenal go and test the resolve for Sporting Lisbon in January. The player don't talk, say, he no one leave. Is that going to change if Arsenal can't flash money for their fronts? Well, let's wait and see. Because for me, the Arsenal test the resolve. In as much as the player they say, I don't want to go. Club president they say, I don't want to go. We'll test them. Let us see. Until we test them and get the results, the jury stay out. Now, for those who wonder which match Arsenal will play next, the match we will play next, it is tomorrow. We are traveling to Portugal to face this same Gyökeres we talk about. We are playing against Sporting Lisbon. So we are going to see this man up close and personal and see how he fares against the likes of Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba, because now then go they saddled with the responsibility of keeping him quiet. He don't play against Man City, although that was a weakened Man City side, and himself in destroy Man City. It's called a hat-trick. So against Arsenal, let's see where it's going to be. And for your information, Sporting Lisbon never lose any match for Champions League this season. In fact, when you look at the Champions League table, Sporting Lisbon is second after Liverpool, for you to know how good they are. So more just to watch and see how it will be. Arsenal, on the other hand, we can't afford to drop points against this Sporting Lisbon because we want to ensure that at the end of the day, we get part of the first 8 we go qualify automatically before the rest come go dey play their double-headed tie. So that is why they very, very important that we beat this game, and that was why it was paramount also that Arteta rested some of the players, because they will be playing a part of this encounter. And when you go away from home to a squad like this, who are very, very proactive, even though Ruben Amorim don't come up for Sporting Lisbon, they won their last match about 5 or 6-0. For you to know, say, coach don't go, but there's continuity in place. They still get our body. The players still there, but we still, we guys go there, go let them know, say, we were contenders to the title league in the EPL, second 2 times in quick succession. It was not a fluke. So we guys go there. In fact, I think they're even the defending champions of the Portuguese Liga. So you're looking at the second best team in the EPL last 2 seasons, and last season going there to play the champions of the Portuguese League. So we'll see how that match will go. I pray, say Arsenal will go there and do very, very well. That's just my own prayer. It gets now away from that. So we're going to get another report. Say Arsenal and Manchester United suffer major setback in Victor Gyökeres' pursuits amid Barcelona decision. Now, in our say, I don't want to live in January. I want to live in the summer. Now, when you hear say Barcelona, they're very, very interested in signing the player, and the player himself, they're highly interested in signing this, in playing for Barcelona. Now, this news is coming from El Nacional, where this Sportscader can they give attribution to, say now them talker again. Now, when you read this particular report, they say Victor Gyökeres has turned down offers from Arsenal and Manchester United and is keen on joining Barcelona, according to El Nacional and via Fichales. Now, the Sporting Lisbon striker has been linked to several top European clubs following his red-hot goal-scoring form. Now, the report also ends here. When you read the entirety of this report, they say, according to El Nacional, Gyökeres is like stalling on the move to the Premier League and fancies joining La Liga giants Barcelona. Now, the Swedish international, the Swedish striker, is said to be a huge admirer of La Blaugrana and is reportedly waiting for them to make an offer in what would become a dream move for him. Now, you go ask, why would Gyökeres be leaving Sporting Lisbon to play for a Barcelona that have a certain Lewandowski who is not retiring anytime soon? Is he going to go there to bench Lewandowski? Is he going to settle for a place on the bench? Are they going to pair both players at the same time? What is the plan? You get now. That's a way to Robert Lewandowski in the twilight of his career. Barcelona will be looking for a younger replacement, and Gyökeres fits the bill. Thus, a move for the Swedish star in the upcoming transfer window is a huge possibility. He currently has a market value of 70 million euros according to Transfer Market. Now, the question becomes, does Barcelona have the financial clout, the capability and the ability to make this deal a possibility, a reality? Share the feedback. Will Arsenal fold their arms? Will Man U fold their arms and watch this backer steal this gem? What could they watch? The player there for markets. Anybody will get the money, if you go there, go try their best to see whether they go fit sign them. At the end of the day, now the person will get the best projects. Now go fit carry the player. So more just the watch. You get so many conflicting reports. In fact, some reports say this guy already get agreements to join Manchester United. So Marcus na doju, but then come up body. Now you are having El Nacional, who is coming out to say, in fact, the guy's dream is to play for Barcelona. What say you? I don't really know. We'll just watch. Now open season for anybody. We get money to come outside to come see how they go there. In fact, I would not be surprised say Chelsea be involved. Say then seven sign the player. So more just leave that matter. Now away from that, so now Arsenal, when the report say former Arsenal captain urges Mikel Arteta to replace Arsenal star who is nowhere near world class. So you have a certain William Gallas who is coming out to say Kai Havertz is nowhere near the class of calling somebody world class player. For that reason, he should be replaced. Well, if you say world class, yes, I think you can't call Kai Havertz world class with the way he's not really lethal in front of goal. He's not really clinical and prolific. I buy that argument. But for now, with the manager, pending when we get to the summer transfer window, where I believe we get the utmost chance, the possibility of getting the type of striker we want. We can try in January if we fit address that problem. But the period where we say the probability of you getting that person where they find it high, that summer transfer window. Now, waiting me, I see. But I will just watch, no be my hand the day. Let's just see how the markets will be. Now, just Arsenal self, they come outside, they talk, say, Arsenal fans, because many Arsenal fans on social media, they are coming out crying. Arsenal fans have had enough of Gyökeres. Now, the question becomes, is it time to sell Gyökeres? In as much as the time is right, but I don't think the time is now. You cannot sell Gyökeres in January when you have not even replaced the Nketiah where you sell. It don't make any sense. You get, so if summer reach, you firstly say, okay, oh, you want sell for summer, you want to let me find square root to that one self day. You get, but this January transfer window, baba, no, that's premature. You get, you guys wait. Look at what Gyökeres did against our opposition. The last match we played against Nottingham Forest, so everybody believes say it's going to be a tough match. It's going to be a tough match. Look at how fluid we were. Look at the free flowing football we played. You have to give Gyökeres his flowers. Go look for Arsenal website. There is one video where Arsenal post. They called it poetry. Why did they call it poetry? That video, I don't think that video, the way they put them in slow motion, they show the video, Gyökeres, Saka, Odegaard, the way that they dazzle, they pass, they control the ball, give another pass, give that pass. It was sweet. It was enjoying. It was marveling to watch. Gyökeres did that. Kai Havertz gets his own attributes, get his own strengths. At the same time, he has his own weaknesses. Gyökeres gets his own strength. At the same time, he has his own weaknesses. When it comes to bringing people into the game, you get playing free-flowing football, intricate passes, triangular passes, locating your player, 1-2, 1-2. Gyökeres does it better than Kai Havertz. Give him his flowers. That is why I told you, I think that was yesterday when I was saying, let me do reverse psychology. That don't you think the addition of Gyökeres into the first 11 against Nottingham Forest aided the way we played positively? Now, so me, I see him. So, for those calling for Gyökeres to be sacrificed in January, hold on, calm down. Let's wait till the season end. So that as Gyökeres they go, somebody is coming in. Think I'm that Gyökeres come over January and nobody comes in. Who lose? So it don't make any sense, right? So let's proceed on to other stories. Now, away from that, so Ricardo Calafiri when they come back when they talk, say many of our opponents. He gets 2 players for Arsenal with them hits. We will say anytime we Arsenal they play people, if those 2 people they there, some people know they like to face them. And who is Ricardo Calafiri talking about? Because when you read the entirety of the reports, the sub-headline reads, Ricardo Calafiri has claimed you can see that Arsenal's opponents despise Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard after the pair starred in Saturday's victory over Nottingham Forest. Now, when you come scroll down, read the entirety of the report. Speaking after the game, Calafiri admitted Arsenal's opponents don't like to see Saka and Odegaard playing like that. In fact, it was quoted to have said, I said before, when they play like this performance, you can see the opponents hate them. Calafiri said, and we love them as well. This will not be lie because we don't see those 2 get chemistry. We say it is something that is visible to the blind, audible to the deaf. You don't need the babalawo to tell you, say, see what it is up. You said, a visionary don't need to tell you, said, we see with your 2 koro eyes. So myself, I subscribe to that and thought that when 2 of them are on the field of play, 100% fit, magic happens in that field of play. Now, you get one argument. What did they make for Talk Sports? They call it argue, say, if you say Arsenal are title contenders based on where they're now, is it also safe to say Chelsea are title contenders? Because Chelsea and Arsenal are the same points. In fact, Chelsea are even above us based on goals scored and goal they're considered. When you do the plus and minus, they're ahead of us. So if all of us were saying Arsenal are title contenders, can you also say Chelsea are title contenders? You see this argument, it is very, very funny and tricky, but here's my take on this. People are not saying Arsenal are title contenders because of points accumulated this season. No. They are saying this based on their antecedents, based on where they are coming from. Last 2 seasons, 2nd place, almost. Last season, 2nd place, almost. This season, that is what people are saying, this is the time for Arsenal. It is Arsenal's birthright, whether you like it or not. The universe are behind Arsenal. That this season, you must win it. Chelsea last 2 seasons, where were they? Chelsea last season, where were they? Even this season, how many top teams Chelsea don't play away from home, just like Arsenal have played? You have to make all this comparison, equal comparison. You get compare who we have played and who they have played. For you to know if to say Chelsea play the same people will play, the same away games will play, will they have accumulated the same number of points they have accumulated? These are the issues. So for those who say Chelsea, because I listened to the show at some point, I just get irritated. How can you, like, really? How can you compare the Chelsea and Arsenal? Like, look at our trajectory, look at our journey, where we are coming from, where they're coming from. Are we equal? It is a nonsensical argument. Come on. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, the biggest news of the day, then by the fact say Gary Neville is saying Arsenal are under immense pressure to win the league this season, and rightfully so, because he's looking at it from the angle of Man City, where people they expect. Say they will be the formidable challengers, the opponents for Arsenal this season. They falter, they get crisis. Now, who's supposed to take advantage of that crisis? Now, Arsenal. But instead, Liverpool are taking advantage of that crisis. So Arsenal are under more pressure to win the league this season, and not Liverpool. That is just the truth. I subscribe to that line of thought. The pressure is there. We know it. Ateta knows it. The player knows it. By the end of the day, we just hope we turn our tide around. This bad patch, we don't come out from. We don't win one. But we'll continue like that. Continue it against West Ham. Knock them. And let's see what happens as match they come, they go. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show and end. So, till I come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news. So then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now, get out. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Ciao.